hash browns, that kind of stuff.
I'll try the soup.
Okay. 3 copper for you, please. Would you like bread? Anything to drink alongside that?
Yeah, I'll have a bread, please.
And she goes and gets that very quickly. 3 copper from you. She delivers your breakfast. She kind of gets you like a platter for the 4 of you with an assortment of things. Some of the stew, some bread, cheeses, a bit of like rice as well, just some plain rice, as well as like eggs, different style. For you, for hangover is like the greasiest, like it's like sausage bacon, like the greasiest like American breakfast you can think of, like biscuits and gravy type of deal. And hands it over to you. Will this do, sir?
Thank you. And I just like try to act like the plate and like the water itself is heavy. And
do you need a hand?
please. And I just like kind of let go of the of the plate of food and just like 2-hand the water.
You see, and they get like this one of their like what can I think of, like waiters to like grab it and bring it.
Oh, goodness.
You see a man with burns across the left side of his face. Sort of black hair that's sort of pulled back to his shoulders. Burly human man with tan skin. This is a man that you recognize from your brief time aboard the High Tide, which is Admiral Grixon's flagship. Not an officer, but and you don't even remember his name, but he's, and you see him sort of looking around, look at the building, and you see him sort of walk past you and just sort of post up across the street from the building. Take a seat. Kind of gives you like a head nod. Pulls out his own, like a pipe of his own. Lights it. Looks at the building again.
At the building that we were in.
Looks at the tavern.
Tavern.
Starts smoking and just sits down across the street.
Are there any guards nearby?
Make a perception check. Or you had an 18. There's one down the way, at like a crossroads.
How busy is it out?
I mean, it's like late morning, so there are people who, I mean, this is the north side of the city, so it's always somewhat busy. It's less residential, it's more like marketplace oriented. So it's not, there's not no one, but you know, there are people coming and going for sure.
I just try to act as nonchalant as possible and finish my smoke. And go back to meet the others.
Give me a deception check.
Ooh, deception?
Yeah.
25.
Okay. Just keeps watching the inn. You can head back inside.
Did it look like he was looking at anyone else?
Like heading by? Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's just like, it looks like he's trying to play it off like he's just sitting down, having a smoke. Looks at passersby. Looks back at the inn. Looks at passersby.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Looks down at his like fingers.
That's enough smoke for me. I go back in.
Getting back into the tavern. You're all gathered at your table. The food is there, prepared.
I walk in. Is there anyone who has like a gaze on the table that I can see as I'm walking?
No one in particular. Besides like your crew.
Okay.
You hear over
How
like
much do I owe?
Gilrezi's like, yo, I think I like Fanrix with this hair. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks better.
I mean, it is a surprise to you because you're not used to seeing him with hair.
It's only a small bald spot, okay?
I mean, it's about my hand, and my hand compared to your head.
Okay, well,
Also, I did pay for your breakfast, and I wanted to give it to you as a thank you. But don't expect this kindness. This is because of your good deed.
oh my good deed, yeah. Yeah, I can do good sometimes. No Vicky. No Vicky.
It's very much a biggie.
Okay. Well, I thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you. Also, Lunaris, I ordered you some food, too.
Just gonna take it. Thank you, Ren.
Of course, of course.
Tetra, you rejoin the table?
Do you look any type of way, Tetra?
Oh, my deception check was good, so I'm looking
Yeah.
smooth, right? Like I don't look sussed out.
Correct, yeah, with a 25, yeah.
Is there anyone near our table that is an earshot?
I mean, the tables are fairly close together, so I mean, kind of. But if you talk quiet enough, like the noise of the tavern itself would probably like override anyone trying to listen in on your conversation.
All right. First, how much do I owe you, Ren, for the breakfast?
My treat.
I also have a treat for you guys because our friends are here at the front door, pretty much, waiting
Friends?
for us to come outside. One friend, a scary friend though. Very big and strong.
I assume they didn't recognize you then.
Nope. I
So
played it
Fanrix-
super cool.
I'm very happy to hear that. And I'm guessing Fanrix did like earn his breakfast in this sense too.
Right.
So we should go to the Arcana shop still and invest in maybe procuring some disguise that will allow us to move about freely.
We should also see if there's a back way, because we have two here that don't have disguises.
I lean in. We could always go the route where I disguise as a guard and taking you from one place to another. That probably wouldn't work well inside of places, but if we're going outside, we could use it.
Good point.
I have passed without trace, so I'm sure we can use that. Wait, would I say that? Would I say a spell? Let me try to. I do have capabilities that allow us to be a little bit more stealthy going forward, so maybe taking the back way and then saving your plan for a time where it's a bit more dire. If there's only one person outside, I guess it won't be as hard as trying to cover ourselves from many people, especially since they do seem to be dissuaded by the presence of guards.
I should also tell you that it is one person, and I look at Unaris, but he is directly from Grixon's ship, and I very much whisper that.
Can I ritualistically cast detect magic right now?
Yeah.
If you guys give me some time.
Are you just doing it at the table? Because that will be very like, if you don't want to draw attention, people are just gonna be like,
What the fuck's she doing?
this woman casting spells for 10 straight minutes.
Okay,
That would definitely
I'm gonna-
draw attention to you.
I'm gonna go to the room and do it. I'm like, if you guys would excuse me for a second, then.
That you can definitely do.
It's not change the game for us, like, if his ship's here. Any takers?
You think he's still here?
His ship's here, he's here.
Is there a back exit at all?
There has to be. We can snoop around for one.
Are we still eating breakfast? Like, are we?
Yeah, I assume so.
I'll like stop halfway. This is too much for me, and I'll like push it to Fanrix, and I'll walk up to
Oh,
where we
thank
ordered
you.
food.
It needs to
Uh,
be more greasy, though. Eats with his hands.
3. What if we burn it? Burn the ship or kill him. I don't care. It would solve all 3 of our problems. Technically yours too, Fanrix's after the monocle.
I mean, it's a good point, honestly.
What if he just left his little friend behind and took off?
The possibility. Could, if the friend is solo, we could try to get that friend and make him give us information.
You said he was big and strong and scary.
So is Sai. Sai's also big and strong and scary.
Was he as big and strong as Sai? Or
Was he,
bigger?
Liam?
Give me a history check.
30 or natural 20.
Natural 20. This guy's about 6'4". Like 240.
No, he's smaller than Sai.
I
Like,
insight check that.
Give me a deception check, yeah?
My dice.
Can I get an easy fucking jack
okay.
check? Yeah.
17.
I'm 18.
Oh, she is lying.
I don't think that's a good idea, Tetra.
What are you gonna do? Be sitting ducks?
I think I have an idea. The 2 of us who are not disguised, we could pretend like we're heading out to a discreet location, one where there's not many people, see if they follow, and then the rest of you who are disguised follow him. And if he is following us, we corner him. Then we get
Yes.
we question him. How does that sound?
Yes. Love this plan. All right, where should we take him?
You just need a discreet location. Like an alleyway in random part of town, like a quiet part of town, or somewhere outside of town, maybe. I wouldn't
like
know
it a
though.
lot. Is there a map of town anywhere, Freya? Like posted outside the tavern, or maybe
there would probably be like one at the docks that you guys had a brief view of, but not one at this tavern. No.
Okay. I like it though. I say we do it. What about you, Lunaris?
I'm really scared, but if you guys think it's a good idea, I'm gonna go with you guys.
Don't be scared. We can get information that we need to avenge your brother.
Make sure nothing
Hard
happens to you.
Okay, Sai. There are two lovely ladies back in Zathar that if anything happens to me, they will not be happy.
I'm aware.
Alias?
Seems risky. Might as well do it.
We're gonna go talk to like Sea Elf Boy before we go. Or what are we doing?
Yeah, I think Ren should talk to him though. And Callius was right. Get it done quicker.
I'm not. Ren isn't there, so she can't say shit. But
I'm excited. I just where to take him. And we need to prep for if there's more than just him. Things get ugly, we run. They already know we're here.
We have like a meeting place if we get separated.
We should absolutely have a meeting place. It should be different than this tavern, though.
Could be right by the wanted poster when we came into town. Not right by our ship, but a little bit into town.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. What are y'all doing?
Probably waiting for Ren.
Ren, what are you doing?
has it been 10 minutes, DM?
Yeah, I would say by now, as you up in the room, able to cast detect magic, come back downstairs, perusing the room, nothing really sets you off much. There are certain like people like in the tavern that you don't recognize that have very minor like magical effects. Like one person has a very minor magically enchanted necklace, but nothing that really like is just like some fucking old woman who might have like you know, an heirloom or something of some kind, but nothing that really sets you off other than like the big blips that you get with your cruise items and like you yourselves and then your cruise items, I should say.
Okay. Like even in the direction of like outside.
You'd have to walk a little closer because he's about 30 feet away from the
Can I get close to the door without getting to the door and detect it? Like, so they can't
Yeah.
see me, like, right?
Yeah,
I
give
look
me a
suspicious
give me a
as hell
stealth
to everybody
check.
else, right? Okay. Oh, wait. I've died! Okay, maybe I shouldn't have used it. I got a 9.
A 9. As you're like sort of looking over, you kind of have to like edge really close to the door. You kind of like peek out for a second and see the guy just sort of staring at the door. You guys lock eyes for a second.
What is with me and locking eyes with these fucking guys?
Well, you know, a 9 on a stealth check.
Yeah.
However, he has to inside check you because you are under disguise. What was the deception roll? It was like 25, right? So he locks eyes with you and just kind of like looks away and like shakes his head. Goes back to smoking.
Face Tetra. Okay, cool. But no... no... like, magic blips or anything from him.
Oh, yeah, he has a maul on his back that is magical.
A what?
A maul. It's like a like a big, like bludgeoning mace type of deal. Is the way that I would.
I like the way that sounds. Okay, thank you. I share my information with the crew.
That could be yours soon, Sai.
What?
Ren, you have to hear this plan. It's brilliant.
What plan?
Tell her, Sai.
Oh, the plan?
Yeah.
I'll tell Rand the plan.
Okay.
You are caught up to
I'd love to
speed
hear it.
on the plan.
Here, I'll give you the spark notes.
Spark
Ren.
notes.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that in character. I didn't say spark notes in character.
Okay, okay.
So Ren, Lunaris and I were going to pretend like we are heading off into a discreet location, either somewhere in town or out of town.
Okay.
And the rest of you, if someone happens to be following us, the rest of you will follow closely behind them. If someone is following us, we'll corner them somewhere discreet, quiet.
Like an alley? Or
Sure. Whichever. We don't know where yet. But something like that will probably be ideal.
this does sound risky.
What other choice do we have?
I'm not saying it's not a good plan, just I am concerned for your safety and Lunaris's.
I'm not.
Okay. Let's go with it. I will be sure that I can try my best to make sure that the group is discreet as possible in following you. And we should figure out some type of place to meet in whatever area you would be going to as well.
What was
Yeah,
the
is there-
idea?
DM, would we know where the casino is, like roughly or exactly?
There are many casinos. Are you talking about the
Oh,
Flames
okay.
Embrace? Specifically?
Yeah, I guess I'll suggest to the group, like, or no, we don't want to go to the Flames Embrace. Never mind. No.
How about, was it the Windy Pier?
That is a tavern, yeah. near the docks. Yeah.
Does that sound like a good place?
Find a secluded area near there.
Yeah.
It
Could be a
has to be
start.
some type of alleys or something. It's not the most upscale area.
Just anywhere that's not heavy with traffic.
If it is by the docks, that might not be the best plan then.
Well, if things go wrong, we could run out and meet near the docks, and guards will be there. And like we said before, Grixion's people don't, and I whisper that, Grixion's people don't want run-ins with guards.
Okay. So a few fail-safes to put in place. I can use my magic to make sure we can pass a bit more covertly. I do have the ability to sort of charm people if necessary, but they will be, and they will have the knowledge that I've done so after it is done. So if worst comes to worst. And then finally, the last failsafe maybe is having Callius disguise himself as a guard. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Does anybody want to surmise the plan a bit more so we are all on the same page?
Should we do this during nighttime?
That would
Have less people
definitely
around.
be better, but we also have things to do now.
Go get some
Okay, we're
magic
doing it
items
now.
at the magic shop? Before, are you saying?
Yeah, so maybe we can all escape through the back way together now and then almost pretend as if we are still here. Come back discreetly and then leave very openly. I'm not too sure if I'm making sense here.
No, it makes sense. I almost want to say we do it now while